Well, what's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. It's Fuzzy here. Hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic day. Today is Monday, which means we're doing another custom tactics video here on FIFA 23. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 4-2-2-2 or the 4-2-2-2 as it's more commonly known. I do have gameplay recorder for this, and I'm hoping I'll be able to show it. My voice isn't might be a little bit indicative of it, but I've been sick the past week, hence why there's been a little bit less content. So apologies for the content slowing down on all platforms. Hopefully we'll get back up to speed. This is either going to be short and sweet, where I just show you guys the tactics, or maybe I show you some gameplay if my voice holds up or not. But we're getting better. We're almost there. Hopefully be able to start live streaming very soon. The plan was to start that a couple weeks ago, but things have been all over the place. So hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you're around here. Without any further ado, let's jump into the 4-2-2-2 custom tactics for FIFA 23. Man, now this is the team. I have recently changed some cam styles as well, and this should be the team you see gameplay for. There might be a couple of changes, like I might have Savio playing right mid rather than Farre. I don't know how to pronounce his name, man. Whatever way that's pronounced. I'm also ring lights on and I'm steaming up, so I'm gonna have to rip these off for a hot minute while we record. This is the team I essentially used for it, though. I mean, it's self-explanatory how we're gonna go into like the sort of setup. Obviously Pellegrini and Benacer are going to be my DMs, and then my front four is quite literally just the self-explanatory. My wingers and my strikers. Back line is pretty simple. There's nothing complex this time around for it. I think you see it all now. We're playing balanced and direct passing. Pretty much the best combo in the game right now. It's kind of hard to say anything against that. We're running 40 width. I found you need the low ass width this year. Like I used to like trying to stretch to 50, but man, if you play a high width, or not even a high width, if you play a average width, there's such a big massive chance of you just getting penetrated with through balls. Like just strong strikers like Haaland on lengthy big through ball through to the man, and you're ruined. So 40 width, 63 depth is kind of the sweet spot to say. I want to try and creep up and maybe play like a 75, 80 and just see how it is and be a little bit aggro, but I mean, maybe I do that this week. Maybe we commit to that this week and we see. But at the minute, we're going for the little slightly more reserved than 63, but still putting enough pressure on your opponent. Balanced and direct passing, say for the offensive, it's just the best combo you can have right now. We are going to continually test other things. We will continually test other things, but at the minute, that's what's working best. 47 width on the defense. I know it's kind of switched, but maybe if you do find you're still getting hit by too many abusive through balls, which you shouldn't really get hit by too many on 47 width, but you can reduce that as far down to 40 if you feel necessary. Obviously, as with all these custom tactics, this is obviously what's worked best for me, and if you copy them exactly, it should help you along, but your playstyle might work better with one small tweak on it. So basically use all these custom tactics as a reference point, use them, and then see what you need to tweak individually yourself after that. So for all the custom tactics you watch on YouTube, not just mine, that's the best way to go about it. As I was describing for the personnel, I can feel my voice starting to go now. As we said for the personnel, we've got Benacer and Pellegrini playing DMs. The backline self-explanatory. Liao and Favre are the cams in this system, and then Shomurodov and Osimhen are playing as my strikers. Because I've got two traditional strikers, I kind of had to go down the route of playing Favre and Liao at cams. Obviously, Liao could be a really good striker option. So it depends what personnel you have available to you for how you'd want to set that up. For the actual instructions on the players, which is the key thing, goalkeeper is on default, and if your keeper has comes or crosses and or rushes out of goal, you don't really need to change this too much. So I've got Donnarumma in goal now, so I've put it back to default, and he just comes out for the ball anyway. It's kind of cool. Maybe a certain patch will come out where every keeper needs to set on, but essentially if your keeper doesn't have those traits, you need to put this on comes for crosses, or not cautious, comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. If they do have the traits, you can sort of leave it on default and run with that. Center backs, you don't want to change anything. For your right back, you want to have stay back while attacking and overlap. Overlap seems to be like the way forward with fullbacks this year. I'm gonna actually test invert it and default this week. And maybe that brings up something different for us, but at the minute the overlap just seems quite strong. Stay back on one fullback. With any forward-back system, you kind of always want a stay back guy. For me, Dumfries fits that bill perfectly, man. He's lengthy, put a shadow on him to get that pace up. He's just a bit of a beast. Theo Hernandez is my left back and my attacking left back. He fits his bill really well. Even if you picked up that free Gustafsson card, it would work really good in this system. The join the attack is personal preference. Again, this might be a tweak. I like it because it really forces him to go and get involved, and it gives me that extra number. 4-2-2-2 has this issue with sometimes being a little bit stale in attack. This setup is a lot better for it, but there will still be times naturally in games where because of the sort of disconnect that exists between the three layers of the defensive midfielders, the cams, and the strikers, sometimes you're missing a passing option. Having a fullback actually bomb forward and get into space for it can help open up those gaps for you. So I think you need to have the join the attack on. We absolutely stack instructions on Benacer though, man. This man's on man mark, stay back while attacking, cover center, and deep line playmaker. Only thing we don't touch is the interceptions. The only one here, again, if we're going personal preference, deep line playmaker, you can turn that off if you don't personally like it. I quite like the space it makes him pick up when we have the ball. Obviously, man mark, stay back, cover center is kind of like the trio I like to use in my DMs at the minute anyway. And I've been testing deep line playmaker. Player like Benacer fits it really well because it's like this smaller player who is defensively minded but can go forward and can pass. Having them play as that deep line playmaker and pick up pockets of space, I just found to be quite beneficial. In regards to your right defensive midfielder, you literally just want them to be on cut past the lanes. You don't want to change anything else there. Just cut past the lanes will do the job lovely. Since you're with this player, you want them to go forward. You want them to at least get into the attacking third for you and provide an option. We're not going to put them and get forward and force them too much because it'll just drain stamina and ultimately leaves too much space. Like if you the game is at the minute, obviously counter attacks are a huge threat. If you have this guy and get forward and he gets caught out of position, you're just going to be absolutely screwed. So just cut past the lane. The right cam, okay, we're keeping it very basic in the right attacking midfielder. They're just getting to the box or cross, which is like a must anyway for all these sort of systems. You need to have your cams on your right men and get into the box or cross. So this makes sense. We don't play around with too much. The Yao is on get into the box or cross and come back on defense. Now, I don't know. I like to not use come back on defense honestly on my attackers because I don't want to be playing like I know for the meta and like pro level comeback on defense helps. For me, I like to have that fluid sort of attacking options, so I don't bring too many people in it. I only have Liam on comeback because Hernandez is on join the attack. This basically means if Hernandez is overlapped Liao on a run but we lose the ball, Liao's actively going to track back a lot more than he would normally, and I actually find it to be quite useful. Also, he's got the physicality to track back and the sort of the sizing game. He can bully players around a little bit in the midfield, and I find that happening quite regularly. For the right striker, this is the guy who's typically you're just your pacey bloke, and this is going to be getting behind. You don't want to change anything else. This is your person who essentially your left striker, like your left striker will show stay central, get in behind, stay forward. Your most cases, essentially, this right striker isn't going to play as like a center forward or a central cam, but they'll drop a little bit deeper. Like they'll play in between the lines and offer that extra passing option. What you can often do is get the ball to them, play an L1 pass or LB pass, depending on console you're on, to your left striker. That then will send your right striker on the run in behind, and you try and play a through ball. Alternatively, you can then shift that out wide because all the focus has gone into your main striker who's making a dart and run, and it just opens up some space for you. Now guys, as we said, there's not going to be gameplay in this week's episode. I did get 2 videos. I always record my Foot Champs playoffs and my finals matches because that's what we mainly use. Obviously testing division rivals, but the proof is in the pudding in Foot Champs for these systems. So I did get a couple of bits of gameplay, but I can feel the voice starting to go. So you can let me off this week. We're not going to do in a big sort of gameplay review analysis. I need to go get another lamp sip and rest my voice a little bit. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like rating on it. Say if there's any of these tactics you particularly like, you thought interesting, or you think you should change, please do let me know. Hey guys, I hope they're useful. Let me know in the comments down below if you do use them in rivals or Foot Champs and get any extra wins or anything like that. I always love getting the feedback that you guys are finding success. Apologies for no score building video last week, guys. I literally couldn't record because of the voice, but we are going to have one again tomorrow, and that weekly series will then continue, and we'll have the foot draft video up on Thursday. So guys, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Try and get us to 2,000 subscribers. It would be greatly appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.